Hi everybody. Welcome back to Corina Anna Crochet. And tonight I'm going to show you how to make the Fiesta cocoon sweater. I finally came up with the pattern of how to do it, but I did it in a miniature so that way it would be easier for me to show you without spending too much time sewing it together. But before we get to that, I just want to wish everybody many blessings and let you know that I'm praying for all my friends, all my crochet friends, every day, that everybody is healthy and staying hibernated in their little caves, in their little cottages, in their little houses, and stay safe and don't go out. Protect yourself against this horrible virus, because we don't want to get it. We want to be able to crochet and crochet and crochet, right? So anyway, let's get to the cocoon sweater, the Fiesta cocoon sweater now. So this is the one that I meant that we're going to be making. If you didn't see it before, this is the cocoon sweater. And remember I told you about it. I wore it that day. And so I'm going to show you how to do that. It's got 20 stitches for each, or 20 rows for each block. But I'm going to show you how to do it in a miniature size, like this size. So what you're going to do is you need 4 big granny squares, 20 rows each, okay? Then we're going to sew them across here and across here. And what you want to do is when you sew, we are going to sew on the wrong side. And you sew there and there. Now, I already sewed part of it so that I could show you how to do it. Let's see. So let me just go down here. So here we go. So now this, let's see. Okay, so here's your granny squares, and I've already started to sew them so that I could show you how to do it. It's fairly easy. It's an easy thing to make once you have the part about it is actually the granny squares. Okay, that's the hard part. So you're going to make a knot. For some reason I'm having a hard time doing it. Okay, there. And then you're going to start here at the bottom, right here. You're going to start here and here. Okay, so you start in these 2 corners. So I usually put the work with the wrong side facing me. Okay, I want to make sure that you can see this. The wrong side facing me. And you start at the corner. Really match up your stitches so that you can see what you're doing here. Match them up, and your shells. And then usually you can use whatever method you like to use for sewing your blocks together, your squares. But I usually use in. I go in on one side, through the whole stitch, and then in. I'll show you. And then in on that side. So I go into this one, in like that, and then into the, from front to back, and from front to back. Okay, and you're going to go all the way up and sew them all the way up until you have all of this sewn and all this sewn. So it should look like that, and this is the right side. Okay, so after you've sewn this way and this way, you should have something that looks like this. Okay, so now, see where I've sewn this way? I've sewn, let me show you. I've sewn this way and this way. Then you're going to take your squares and you're going to fold them like this. Okay, fold it like that. And then you're going to, so it's going to be sewn across this way. And so then you're going to just fold it like that. And then you're going to sew from here you're going to sew from this corner here, this corner, all the way up to about here. Leave 7 inches. Of course, on yours it's going to be bigger. A 7-inch hole on the top for your arm. So we're going to take some thread. Let's see what happened to my thread. No, I can't find it. Great. Okay, so let's just take a piece of this thread. Oh. Okay, so anyway, you're going to sew from here to here and leave this open on both sides. You're going to sew from, here's the bottom, you fold it in half like that with the wrong wrong sides out, okay, and the right side facing in. Then you're going to sew from here to here, leaving that hole for your arm, and then on this side from here to here, leaving an arm place for your arm. Okay, then after you've sewn these two sides, you're going to go in, flip it in like this, and you have a little triangle like this. Okay, so now remember, this is sewn and this is sewn. So now I've got the one that's done. So here we go. Okay, so I've sewn here and sewn all my squares together. Here's my 2 holes for my arms to go through right here. So now this is, you're going to turn it inside out. Turn it inside out. And they've got all these strings hanging. So you've got, turn it inside out so that the right side is out now. Okay, so now my right side is facing out. And this is how it looks. So this is your sweater. Here's for your arms. And this is for your body. So when you put it on, you just put your arms in here. And then your head's up here and your body's down here. See that? So now I'm going to show you how to do the ribbing around the body. So you're going to take your needle, get my needle. I'm going to use a G hook, but you can use, of course you're going to use a bigger hook. I use, for yours, probably an H, okay, or an I, depending on what yarn you use. Okay, so here's my sweater. It's already sewn together. My blocks are all sewn up. Okay, so now I'm going to take my thread, and you're going to go ahead, and I could start down here, or I could start here. It doesn't matter where you start, wherever you, I would probably just start here. Stick your needle in, And then you're going to take your thread, okay, and you're going to attach the color that you want to make your rib, and you're going to put it in. Just attach it to the top of the chain, and you're going to do a chain 1, chain 2, chain 3. Do a double crochet, another double crochet, another double crochet, another double crochet, and then when you come to the space in between, you're going to just do a double crochet in between the space. Okay, so we're going to do a double crochet. Can you see my hands? Another double crochet. All across, you're going to do a double crochet. Remember, when you get to the spaces in between the shells, you're going to do a double crochet. So that's 3 double crochets into the shell, and then a double crochet in the middle, and then 3 double crochets into each chain of the shell. Okay. I'm all attached here. Okay, so I ran out of yarn now here. So let me just get a piece from over here. I don't know what happened to this yarn, but when you want to add a yarn, then you go in, bring it up. You have 2 loops on there, so just grab your yarn and then bring it up through the 2 loops and finish your next stitch. Go in and do your next double crochet. Now you're going to want to go in right away and tie this so that it doesn't come unraveled. So I just tie it right away. Okay, so now you just keep going around with the double crochet all the way around. Okay, so you just do a double crochet in every stitch, which is all the shells, so that it looks like this. And you're going to do it all the way around. Okay, then on the second round, you're going to be back over here and you're going to, you'll still have yarn. If you use the same ball of yarn, you'll be attached to it. I don't know what happened to my yarn, that's why I have to keep cutting pieces to show you. But so you're going to do your 3, you can either chain 3 or 2, whatever you chain, but you chain and then you go in behind your double crochet, pull up a loop, go through 2, go through the 2, and then go through the next 2. Then this time you're going to go underneath the stitch and press it down, push up your stitch, okay, and then go through 2 and go through the next 2. This time you're going to go around the back, front post, and then front post, back post. So you're going to do a front post, back post. Every other stitch is going to be a back post, and every other stitch is going to be a front post. And you're going to do that all the way around for about 3 rows. Okay, so it starts to look like this. It starts to look like it has ribbing all around, all across the. So then that's how you get. So this whole thing is going to be ribbed all across here. So when you put it on, your arms go in here. Your arms come out of here, and your head's up here, and your body is down here. So when you put it on, you stick your hand in each side, and it's just like having a little cocoon on. Cocoon fiesta sweater. And this is what it looks like. Let me show it to you again. I'll show you the big one. This is the ribbing on it. You do the front post, back post, all across. I did like maybe 4 rows. You do 3 or 4 rows depending on how thick you want it. And you just go all around this. You're going to keep going all around this opening, which is the opening of your sweater. Remember, your arms are going to go in here, your hand, and this is your head, and your body is down here. So this is my ribbing all around, and then here is the ribbing on my sleeve. So I did the sleeves. You do ribbing around. I did a single crochet. First you do a single crochet around, and then you do your ribbing, which is a front post, back post, front post, back post, front post, back post, all the way around for about 4 rows. Okay, and then you do it around the body, the neck, all the way around the whole thing. This is the body part. See, here's the head, and then here's the body that goes in, and here are my sleeves. So when I put it on, I just stick my arms in through here. You saw it on me, so you know my arm goes in there, and my body goes in here. So anyway, that's how you make your cocoon sweater, just like that. And your arms are going to be here, and your head's going to be up here. See how easy that was? So all it is sewing your 4 squares all across, and then making your front post, back post ribbing, your front post, back post ribbing all across here and around the arms to make your sleeves. And that's it. That's how you do it. Really easy and fun. So anyway, I hope you understood that. It's not that hard really, but if you have any questions, please ask me. Go ahead and post me some questions, and I can answer them as best I can. But you'll love this sweater. It's so warm, and like I said, it's like wearing this big blanket, and it's just fun because you just stick it on, and it's like really warm, and your arms are in there, and I love it. I like wearing it. But also I made this. This is out of a wool. I made this out of a really pretty wool blend. It's wool, I believe, like 80% wool and 20% acrylic or rayon or something like that. I can't remember now, but I made this to go over my I like these in all colors. This is one of my favorite things to make. I actually got the idea from All Crafts channel. She made like a great big one that kind of like, she says she feels like a bird in it. It's really cute. It's like real flaunt. It fluffs up a lot and it's all big and round on you. I like mine a little bit smaller and more fitted, so I redid the pattern that fits me better, that works for me. And then I always put a tie at the top because um, I know some of the other people that made them over there to hang down below their shoulders, but that doesn't work for me because I just don't feel comfortable with that. It doesn't look that good on me, but it looks great on other people. But anyway, this is my pattern, and I'll show you how to make this one. I'm working on a video right now to show you how to make the one that I make like this. So it takes wool yarn, or you can use acrylic yarn, you can use cotton yarn, whatever kind of yarn you want to use. And so we'll be making this soon. But I hope you enjoyed the cocoon, Fiesta cocoon sweater. And everybody make one. And if you do make one, let me know. And I want to see pictures. I'd like to see pictures. I also want to do some shout outs to some of my friends. But I'll do that on my next video because I'm still trying to figure out how to tag people. I'm not really good at computer stuff, so I'm still learning about it. But everybody have a good night and stay home and crochet and don't go outside. Well, you can go outside, but you do that 6 feet apart from everybody. And I'll see you soon. Hopefully, now that we're all home and crocheting, we can come up with lots of ideas and lots of crocheted projects. So, see you soon. Bye.